Hi, reading from my book. The more I try to work, the behinder I get. I'm just going to read certain excerpts and show you some of my pictures and some of my A1 depictions. Oh my granddaughter is going to get me. It's not A1, it's AI. Sorry, Dee Dee. This is a picture of people in the cotton fields in the South. And a heartfelt thank you to all that are helping to make my channel grow. I appreciate that. And this is one of my favorite pictures of female sitting on the side of the bed looking tired. My people picked the cotton that built this nation. Thank you, ancestors. Maybe it's just me, but I wonder how many Black people who were in the sharecropping South got dreams of school denied by the actions of a person testing them on the first day of school after a school took 2 years to be built for Black people. On her last summer, my mother told me this, and it answered a lot of questions for me because she failed. My mother, the smartest person that I know, who was able to buy up and pay off a house, she failed, just like me. Test jitters unless I overstudy. And she was sent back a grade. And her dreams of going to college and being a teacher or a singer were dashed. I tell that story on this Mother's Day because when I listen to the radio, especially on Wednesday nights from 9 to midnight, there's an elderly lady, we'll call her Miss Eltho. She tells the story of being here in Chicago, wanting, she's 83 now and blind. She wanted to take Spanish and was told by quote counselor that she had to wait until her sophomore year. And she tells this heartbreaking story that once she got to her sophomore year, she was told that she should have taken it in her freshman year. This elderly Black woman didn't even grow up in the South. Well, she was living in Chicago, going to school here, and told those misleading facts. And to this day, it breaks her heart because she has told the story several times. Happy Mother's Day to all those mothers whose dreams were deferred, but whose dreams are still in their heart. God bless you. My mother was a hat diva. This is my mother and one of her charges. She was an adoptive mother as well. This is my son who adores his grandmother, which most children do. Absolutely adore their grandparents. As I, this little almost 6 year old who just showed me last weekend that she has muscles for a kindergartner. I think that's pretty amazing. Love you, little 6 year old granddaughter. Egypt. This is also one of my mother's stories that she told me the last summer before she passed. Redlining. Where you live matters. Who's that lady? My heavenly mother, who worked besides my grandparents in the Mississippi cotton fields, yet managed to buy and completely pay for a home after becoming a divorced wife from my father. She worked factory jobs of lore, from candy companies to television giant empires, where the quality goes in before the name goes on. Despite a work ethic that built this city and established this continent, she couldn't move out of the ghetto due to red lines that boxed her in and marked her for life. Even as I was working for agencies of the federal government that claimed to promote justice and equality, and people like her and my grandparents standing firmly, equally on the Constitution, but mostly the Word of God. She could only reach so far here on this earth. Her credit score was in the 700s. Yet, we've reached the place as a culture where some personalities boast their children got into a Yale, but others listening can't get off of Yale. Black people made the Starbucks lucrative and the Cadillacs famous. Our strength in buying numbers and eagerness to distance our plantation memory made this place wealthy and gorgeous. I wrote this before the Target boycott. I wrote this book 2 years ago. Stars holding the coffee cups were simulating the black secretary's aspiration to dream big by even sipping a cup of overpriced but cute roasted beans. I had relatives who wouldn't even think of buying a car that wasn't American made. I learned later why, because General Motors loved us and we made them look good. I read to you an excerpt from my book, The More I Try to Work, the Behinder I Get. Have a blessed day. God bless you. Happy Mother's Day.